will see the use of Process Explorer 360 and how to explore your different processes automatically rebuilt by our platform. Once you have been connected, you click on the process you would like to explore. I will take the home loan processes, and the first view you have it's the dashboard feature, and it shows the different widgets you have created for your dashboard. It could be customized if you have the right, and you could select different, add the different widget, change if you want the order, and you could also add more data if you want. You have access to different KPI, number of event, duration, efficiency rate, variance, and also your dimension or metric data you have put previously on the platform. Once you're okay with that, you could explore by select the analysis button, and you will access to your process. Here you see the graph which represents your process rebuilt automatically by log picker. You have different activity and order, so, and you have also the possibility to see different task or link, and here I will select all task and link to see the complexity of your process. Here we have the different all paths calculated automatically by the picker. For instance, you could go to the signing, sometimes to the funding, then qualification, etc. It could be complex, so we have created a smart view button which allows to focus to only a small amount of the task, the most important one. If I selected the 62.5% of the task, and I see task qualification and how is the process, and the first metric I see on the graph is the duration, average duration. So we have 3 hours 58 minutes between start and qualification, and etc. etc. You see automatically where are your bottlenecks, where are the average, but you could change the metric if you want. For instance, you could select the total of duration, or you could change to the frequency, which allow you, for instance, if you select the percent frequency, you see the most important task, but you have also the average, which illustrate where are your rework activity. In this case, we have no rework activity because we have an average of 1. So it's very easy to change the different metric, duration or frequency. We have also different KPI calculated on the processes here. We have the number of cases currently taken account, the average case duration, and also one of the most interesting thing, the concurrency rate, which express the fact that you could have different tasks done at the same time in the same case. So we have almost 10% of concurrency rate for all the cases selected. But in fact, the different paths done are illustrated here, and you could select, for instance, the variant 4 to see the 7% which represents the same cases done in the same sequence, in fact, automatically organized by a log picker. So they are called variant 4 in this example, but we have different variant here, and I could filter automatically this variant by here. It's a shortcut for this selection. So I see only the first variant, and you see it's automatically recalculated by log picker. But you could also add new filter. For instance, you could select the period, you could select the last month, last day, etc., or select a specific period of time, and you have different kind of filter. You could also select, for instance, finished case. So I will select only finished case, and you could save this set of filter to recall easily after, if you would like to explore afterward. So I will create a filter called my filter, and once it's saved, I could recall that to select my filter. You could also explore very easily more information about your process. For instance, I could select on the variant one to see only, and you see in gray, tasks which are not in this variant, and you see automatically information concurrency rate related to this variant one because I've selected that, rework, distribution. It's how the keys are distributed over the time. You could aggregate as you want by hour of day or by day of the week. But you have also the duration. It's the same thing. You click here and you see the different statistics on the duration. You could select the minimum. You could aggregate by hour of day, etc. The same thing for the task. And also your business data called in LogPicker matrix or dimensions. Matrix are numerical data and dimension categorical data. Here we have, in this example, it's a bank loan, home loan process. You have different regions, so region 1, region 2, and region 3, and you have the distribution for the variant 1. The same thing for the loan amount. You have the minimum, the average, the maximum, and how it's distributed by day, or by hour of day, or by day of the week. All this data could be exported as well in CSV file. You could also explore not only on the case or variant but also to the task. So you'd select one task and you will have more information related to this task, how it's distributed, the duration, and in this case for the task, which are the nearby task, the previous task, the current task, and the following task. So we have for the following task only check in all the case. The same for the link. For instance, you could select file initiation to check the link between these two tasks, and you will see the durations if we have concurrent links, etc., etc. You could also export the data you have here. The graph could be exported in PNG, in SVG, in BPMN, and in CSV. We will see how to use BPMN file as to compare your reference model, which could be in iGraphics platform, and compare that to what is discovered automatically by LogPicker. For that, you go to the settings, if you have the right, and see the models, and you could create a model. Here I have created a reference model by import a BPMN diagram, which could come from the iGraphics platform, or create directly in this designer, and you publish it. And once it's done, you are able to compare your models to what is discovered by Lockpicker. So it's called a conformance to a model metric, and you select your reference model. So I will select the model called reference model, and you could check the percentage of conformance, and you will see where it's conform or non-conform. And if you select just only few variants, you will see automatically it's automatically calculated. So the first variants are totally conform. So it's a analysis tab which allows you to explore and see the conformance of your process. Another feature is the possibility to explore case by case to see what has been performed to this process. So this case ID, which is not terminated, it's a case in progress. We have only a qualification task which has been performed here at the start date and end date, and we have also matrix and dimension, a case dimension and a case metric. So this case was performed for the region 2 and with this amount for the land amount. I could select other case. I could add filter. For instance, I will select only case in progress, and if I select, for instance, this one, I could see what will occur in the future by select the prediction tab, and you will see our prediction engine is able to calculate what will occur after what has been performed. So after the last task, we are able to say, we predict that we will have signing provisional funding, and when it will end, when will the next task will occur, and it helps to anticipate the future of your process. So you have all this possibility to explore very easily, case by case, and also when the cases are not terminated, to predict what will occur in the future.